Hello everyone, my name is Sushant. I am from Ragar. There are four members in my family: father, mother, sister, and me. My father is a farmer, mother is a homemaker, and sister is a working job in a company. And I am pursuing investment banking course in Deshpande Foundation with Imaticus partnership. I have completed my graduation in Ramachandra University, Belgaum. My hobbies are playing cricket, listening devotional songs, and reading book, and playing carom, and swimming. My strengths are I am a self-motivated person and I am an enthusiastic person. I believe in the one quote: if you fail, never give up. Because fail means first attempt in learning. It's all about me. Today I am going to learn. Today we are going to learn about what is SBL, security lending and borrowing. Coming to the meaning, security lending and borrowing. It is a trade transaction. It is a contract between the two counterparties where the security lender has lent the security against the collateral and SBLP. This is called as a security lending and borrowing. SBL. Why the borrower security? Why the security is borrowing? Why the security borrowing means to meet the settlement. To meet the settlement means for example, counterparty A has to made a contract of counterparty B. They need to meet the settlement, but the counterparty A does not have that much of money to finish that contract. On that time, what it happened, they have need the security. They have lent the money in another sources, and on the time they meet the securities. Coming to the meet the settlement. Coming to the second one, to do market making activities. To do market making activities means to make a profit, to use the market, and market making means is nothing but to make a profit, to make a huge amount of profit. On that profit, how much profit it gains, on the time they give some little bit of SVLP, like that. It is to make the profit. Coming to the to make up the profit, we have two types in the market making: dealers, market making. Dealers has also lend the security or lend the money also. Dealers lend the security and to make market making. And another one is a to weigh the quotations. And third one is a to do hedging activity. What is hedging? Hedging is nothing but it is a minimizing the risk and transferring the risk to make hedging activity. The borrower minimize the risk and transfer the risk. Coming to the fourth one, to do speculation activity, short selling. Speculation activity. Speculation means what is speculation? Speculation is nothing but it is a nothing but it's a make a speculated profit. Like it also comes profit, speculated profit on the short selling to make a speculated profit. And second one is a to do arbitrage activity. To do arbitrage activity, we are going to know about this. First, we need to know what is arbitrage. The arbitrage is nothing but it is a taking advantage of market, buying a low price and after that selling high price. It is taking advantage of their market. This is the arbitrage. In that time, we need money. money or like some security also. On the time, the borrower has borrowed the money to lenders, to through the lenders. Borrower has borrowed the money. And to meet the regulatory norms, to meet the regulatory norms is nothing but I make one contract. In the end of the contract, I don't have that much of money. On that time, to meet the regulatory norms, on the time I will borrow the money to meet that regulatory norms, terms and conditions is there, and that's why I finish that contract on the contract date, agreed date. This is called as to meet the regulatory norms. Coming to the next, why security has lending? Why security lender lend the security? First one is to earn SPLP. The security lender wanted to earn SPLP because of like in SPL because of its one type of interest also, but it is called as a SPLP. It is a different, some kind of different. And second one is to raise the cash to improve liquidity position. Okay. Second one is to raise the cash. To raise the cash, improving of liquidity position. The firm by lending security against the creditor. Improving of liquidity position means liquidity means what happened here. Anytime we are going to sell, and anytime we are going to buy, and it is a easily converted into the cash. This is also called as liquidity. On that time, the lender has lent the security to improve the liquidity position of the uh, security and some kind of to improve the liquidity position. Coming to the third one, to deploy cash for investment strategy to generate excess return on interest agreed on the cash creditor. To deploy the cash for investment. What is this deploy? Deploy means is nothing but to deploy is a one kind of diversify the cash. I means for example, I have a cash. I need to what did I do? What I do? I will do. I will give some borrowers. Not only one borrower. I will give some kind of different borrowers, and I will deploy the cash of different sources also. This is on the time. It's a risk is a like distributed. My risk is distributed. I distributed, and it's coming to the low risk also because of my risk distributed, diversified. And last one is to meet regulatory norms of holdings on investment. This is also to meet the regulatory norms and holdings of investments. I already told the meet the regulatory norms on holdings of investment, on holdings of investments. Coming to the next, securities lend and borrow in SBL market. Okay, security lend and borrow in SBL market. What kind of security? Like a we need to product. You know, the security has lent. We learn security has lent and borrow has borrowed the security. But what kind of uh, products they will lend? They will lend equity shares and government bonds, corporate bonds, special purpose vehicle, and more. Special purpose vehicle in special purpose vehicle mortgage backed and uh, asset backed securities. They has to lend the security. First one is the equity, government bonds, corporate bonds, special purpose vehicle, and asset backed security and mortgage backed security. The most probably they lend the security of government bonds because of in the government bonds is a uh, not that much of maintain the not that much of maintain in bullish. They has to maintain some consistency the constant. They has to maintain some constant uh, return and constant interest. Okay. Next one is a types of SPL transactions. In the types of SPL transaction, we have two types in SPL transaction. First one is a open-ended SPL transaction, and second one is a term-ended SPL transaction. In open-ended SPL transaction, what it happens in here? Okay. In open-ended SPL transaction, there is no fixed term of contract. There is not any fixed term of in their contract. They have any like there is no any maturity. We need to have anytime we have to make a contract and anytime we have to make a exit also in there. Second one is on any day either party can close the contract. I also told on any time either party can close the contract and daily gets rolled over. Yes. The third one is daily gets rolled over. And coming to the second one, type of SQL transactions, term SQL transaction, term SQL agreement. Here, what happened? In the term SQL agreement, it is some kind of maturity date, and it's a fixed maturity date, like 20 days, 60 days, and 1 month, like 2 months, and year also. This is some kind of fixed term have in this agreement. Like already I told, 10 days, 20 days, 30 days, 60 days, like that term, and notice to be given by the either party to close the contract. Notice to be given by the either party to close that contract. It has to be a notice. On that time, it will close. Either it cannot be closed. Okay. SBL agreements. What kind of we do the SBL agreement? First one is a bilateral and second one is a tri-party. In bilateral, for example, Shreyas and Vikas, they make a contract with each other. They cannot be enter in a third party. The third party cannot be entered in there. They make a contract of each other, and they made a like loss and profit also. They make a only each other contract. The contract party will know to each other like that. This is a bilateral. In their bilateral, there are only two contract party has made contract and transaction also. And in tri-party, what it happened here? Here, Vikas and Shreyas and Vikas made a contract, but Yogesh is act as an intermediator to the transaction. It is a like some one kind of broker also. It is act as Shreyas don't know who is the opposite counterparty, and Vikas don't know who is their counterparty. They only know about the Yogesh. Yogesh will settle the transactions of their counterparties. For example, custodian bank also settle the transactions, and investment bank and broker and dealer also settle the transactions. Okay, this is an example. Okay, securities lenders. We learn what is SBL and why they borrow and why they lend. And for example, also we learn tri-party and bilateral. Security lenders. Who all are these security lenders? Coming to the first, Long-term financial instruments. Long-term financial institu- long-term financial institutions. They has a security lenders and a pension fund. Pension fund is a one kind of like uh, it's a one kind of fund. There has to be some there has to be invest some investors in that pension fund. In the pension fund also like security lender pension fund because of they want to more they want to earn more cash on that time they has lend the security of diversifying method deploying method they has to lend the security and insurance companies also LIC insurance companies for example LIC is lend the security and collect the premium of their clients after that it will lend the security and sovereign wealth fund and endowment funds and hedge fund. Hedge fund is nothing but it's the amount of accredited investors amount managed by the expert. Expert they has to lend the security of their they want to deploy the cash they want to earn money of the they want to earn SPL money also. This is a hedge fund and investment banks. Investment bank also lend the security because of they want more money. That's why investment bank also lend the security. And banking companies. Some kind of banking companies, commercial bank and like global bank, like that, they has to be lend the security. The factors that determine the SQL fee. SQL fee depends on the factors has to determine the SPLP. SPLP depends on demand for the security. Demand for the security. Where the demand, the sales demand, when the has to be sales demand, this is a factor also SPLP. And supply of the security. And supply of the security and credit worthiness of borrower and types of collateral and amount of collateral SPL and tenure of the SPL agreement. These are factors of the SPL transactions. And coming to the difference of SPL transaction and repo transaction. This is called as also difference of SPL agreement and repo agreement also. Coming to the first one, what is SPL? I already told SPL is it is a transaction between two counterparties where the lender has to lend the security against the collateral and SPL. This is a SPL. Come to the repo. Repo is this is also contract between two counterparty. It is a contract between two counterparty where the buyer has to buy the security on agreed. It is a repo is a repurchase of the obligation agreement where the buyer has to repurchase the security on agreed date within a higher price. This is called as a repo. Okay. Coming to the difference. Its purpose is borrow the purpose of SPL borrow the security and lend the securities. The purpose, main purpose. And coming to the main purpose of repo, it is to be raise the cash, raise the capital and cash. The purpose of repo. Coming to the next, SPL fee charged by the lender. SPL fee charged by the lender because of lender has lent the security. On the time, the lender has charged the SPL fee. And coming to the repo, financial cost, interest cost through higher repurchase price. In this financial cost and interest cost through higher repurchase price. This is a interest also. It's a include interest and financial cost also. It is include and higher repurchase price also. In that coming to the third one, different. We have ISDA GMSLA agreement. What is ISDA GMSL agreement? It is an agreement of International Swap Derivative Association of General Master Security Lending Agreement. It has ISDA agreement. And repo has also agreement, but ISDA GMRA agreement. ISTA GMRA agreement means International Swap Derivative Association of General Master Repo Agreement. And come to the fourth one of SBL agreement. SBL fourth one of difference: equities, government bonds, corporate bonds are borrowed. What they borrowed? Equities, government bonds, corporate bonds, and SPV, special purpose vehicle. Also, they borrowed that in SBL transaction. And coming to the repo, in repo they are only borrowed government bonds and corporate bonds, and debt security as borrowed. Some kind of debt security as borrowed. In the SPL, the what the type of collateral? The cash also, and cash. We have two types in collateral. First one is cash, and second one is non-cash. In cash, they have cash versus security, cash versus security, and non-cash we have security versus security. Coming to the repo is collateral only one type of collateral, only security. It is a non-cash. There cannot be any buy and sell. This is the only security. It depends upon security. Security versus security only. For example, security lender is a Shreyas and a security borrower is a Vikas. We have trade date and effective date and effective date and shares. Underlying asset is a Tesla shares and quantity is a 1 lakh shares, and CMP is a 220 shares. 220 shares, and collateral cash equivalent 110% of value of security. It's a 110% of value of security. It's a 242 lakhs rupees. And coming to the SPLP, $10 per share for 1 month. $10 per share for 1 month, and interest on the security to 0.75%. And cash collateral. First settlement 6th January, and final leg settlement. Leg settlement is 5th February, and is also method of settlement is a delivery versus payment. Coming to the another one, for example, is there also two parties, Shreyas and Vikas, transfer the ownership of security Tesla 1 lakh. They has to be transfer the ownership of this security on the, for example, Tesla with cash. And this is also same example. This comes next page. And 242 lakh cash transfer. They transfer the 242 lakh cash. On the time, like OTC SQL, our OTC SQL transaction is the GMSLA. And General Master Security Lending Agreement. 5th February final ledge settlement. Security lender Shreyas return and release the collateral 233.82 lakh rupees, and the to Tesla 1 lakh shares are returned to Vikas. Okay, friends. That's all about SBL transaction. Today we learned SBL, what is the meaning of SBL, and types of SBL, and security lender has why they lend the security, and security borrower why they borrow the security, and for example also and difference between a repo and SBL we learn. We will meet again another one video. Thank you so much.